Assalamu alaikum. Question number 1 says, write the first 4 terms of the following sequences. So for writing the first 4 terms, we are going to put the values of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 in each question. So for n is equal to 1, it's going to be a1, 2 into 1 minus 3, which is equal to 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. For n is equal to 2, a2. Just substitute 2 instead of n. Two to the power 3 minus 3, 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3. N is equal to 4. A4 is equal to 2 to the power 4 minus 3, which is equal to 4 to the 8 minus 3, which is 5. So the sequence that we have generated is -1, 1, 3, 5. So it's -1, 1, 3, 5. The first 4 terms of this sequence are this. Okay, coming to the next question. For each question, as I told you, we have to put n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4 10 by 10. So for n is equal to 1, a1 is equal to -1 to the power 1, 1 square. -1 to the power 1 is -1 and 1 square is 1. So it's going to be equal to -1. For n is equal to 2, it's a2. -1 to the power 2, 2 square. -1 square is always +1 and it's 4. N is equal to 3, a3. -1 to the power 3, 3 square. -1 to the power 3. So if we have -1 and even power, like -1 to the power 2 is an even number. So if we have even number in the power, the answer would be 1. So if we have odd number in the power, like -1 to the power 3, the answer would be -1. So remember this. Okay, -1 to the power 3, as 3 is odd, so we will get -1. 3 the square is 9, so it's going to be -9. N is equal to 4, a4, which is equal to -1 to the power 4, 4 square. So 4 is even, so -1 to the power 4 would be +1 and 4 square is 16, so it's going to be 16. Okay, so what is the sequence that we get? -1, 4, -9, 16. Question number 3. Put n is equal to 1, 2, 1 minus 3, -1, 2 minus 3, -1, -1, which is equal to +1. -1 the square is 1. 4 minus 3, 1 into 1, which is 1. a3, which is -1 to the power 3, 2, 3, 3. -1 to the power 3, as I told you, -1 to the odd power would be -1. 6 minus 3, so it's going to be -1, 3 minus 3. N is equal to 4. -1 to the power 4, 2, 4 minus 3. So power is even, it could be +1. 4 times 2 is 8 minus 3, which is 5. The sequence that has been generated is 1 for a1, Okay, so we get the sequence as 1 1 minus 3 5. An is equal to 3n minus 5. So similarly for n is equal to 1, a1 3 minus 5, which is equal to minus 2. N is equal to 2, a2, which is equal to 1. N is equal to 3, a3, n is equal to 4, a4, okay. So the sequence that we have generated is minus 2 1 4 and 7, because the question says us to generate the first 4 terms of the sequence, so therefore we are working for the first 4 terms. Minus 2 1 4 and 7. Coming to question number 5. N is equal to 1, a1, 1 over 2 plus 1, 1 over 3. N is equal to 2, a2, 2 over 4 plus 1, 2 by 5. N is equal to 3, 3 over n is equal to 4, a4, 4 over 9. ठीक है. So the sequence we have generated is 1 by 3, 2 by 5, 3 by 7, 4 by 9. Question number 6. Okay, n is equal to 1, a1, n is equal to 2, a2, 2 square should be 4, n is equal to 3, a3, 3 square should be 9, n is equal to 4, a4, 2 4. Sorry, there is a mistake, I'm going so fast. Okay, it was 2 to the power 1 2, 2 to the power 2 4, 2 to the power 3, which is going to be 1 over 8. So 2 to the power 3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So it's going to be 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. So now we have 2 to the power 4, so it's going to be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is 4, into 4 is 4, 4 into 4 is 16. So it's 1 over 16. So the first 4 terms we have generated are 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 1 over 8, 1 over 16. For n is equal to 1. a1 minus a1 minus 1, 1 plus 2, which is equal to a1 minus a0 is equal to 3. Then n is equal to 2, a2 minus a2 minus 1 is 1, and 2 plus 2 is 4. Then n is equal to 3, a3 minus 3 minus 1 is 2, and 3 plus 2 is 5. N is equal to 4, a4 minus a4 4 minus 1 is 3, and 4 plus 2 is going to be 6. So there is an information given that a1 is 2. So if a1 is going to be 2, so it's going to be, we can put 2 over here. 2 minus a naught is equal to 3. 2 minus 3 is equal to a naught. So a naught is going to be equal to minus 1. Now we got the value of a naught and a1. So here a1, a2 minus a1 is 2, which is equal to 4. So a2 is equal to 4 plus 2, which is 6. Here we have, now we got the value of a2. So a3 minus 6 is equal to 5. a3 is equal to 5 plus 6. a3 is equal to 11. And finally we have a4 minus a3, and a3 is 11. So a4 is equal to 6 plus 11. a4 is equal to 17. So इस तरह से we get the value of a naught, a1, 2, 3, 4. We get the value of an minus 1. Okay. So the sequence that we have generated is a1 is 2, a2 is 6, a3 is 11, and a4 is 17. So it's 2, 6, 11, 17. Okay. Coming to question number 8. For n is equal to 1. a1, 1, a1 minus 1. a1 is equal to 1. a1 minus 1 is a naught. So it's a1. a1 is equal to 1. Now a2, n is equal to 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we already know that a1 is 1. So we already know the value of a1. So we're going to substitute the value of a1, that is 1. So a2 is going to be equal to 2. So now for n is equal to 3. a3 is equal to 3a2. Now we know a2 is 2. So it's going to be, a3 is going to be 6. n is equal to 4. a4 is equal to 4 a3, and we know a3 is 6. So a4 is going to be 24. Okay, so we got the values, and the sequence would be 1, 2, 6, and 24. This is the sequence 1, 2, 6, and 20. We just keep on substituting the previous value in each term. Okay. Question number 9. n is equal to 1. a1, 1 plus 1, a1 minus 1, 2 a naught. a2, 2 plus 1 is 3, and a1, 3. a1 is given as 1, so it's 3. a3, so it's not necessary for us to calculate a1. a1 is already been calculated, given. So therefore we need to start from the next number, that is 2. a3 is 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. And what is the value of a2? 3. So it's going to be 12. a4, 4 plus 1 is 5, and a4 minus 1 is 3. So 5, and a3 is going to be 12. 60. So that we get the sequence, and the sequence is 1, 3, 12, 60. Okay, so this is the last part of the question number 1. n is equal to 1. a1, a plus 1 minus 1 is 0. a1 is equal to 1 over a. n is equal to 2. a2, a plus d. N is equal to 3, a3. A plus 3 minus 1, 2d. N is equal to 4, a4. 1 over a plus 4 minus 1, 3d. So the sequence we have generated is 1 over a, 1 over a plus d, 1 over a plus 2d, and 1 over a plus 3d.